No way! I can't believe this!
He must say yes. Make him say yes.
Hello, and good Anna morning.
Hello, good Anna morning. Can you hear me as well? Also,
Can you hear her also as well? Also,
there's been so many mornings that I started talking. You've been like, your mic's not working.
yeah, I think you look good on,
Oh,
yeah,
thanks.
on the audio levels.
Oh, I see. Saying I don't look good right now in my Hawaiian board shorts and my pajama top.
I wasn't gonna comment on the shorts.
These two things go together very well, you know. Hey guys, how's it going? Huzzah! How are we feeling? I was feeling pretty crappy this morning, but I'm actually feeling a bit better now that I'm up and I've had some pancakes and I have a cup of tea and Mike made me laugh.
I made you laugh?
Mhm.
How did I make you laugh?
You were dancing
Oh yeah,
earlier.
yeah I was. You'll never see me dancing.
Yeah, I have that awful thing that I think a lot of artists experience, a lot of other artists, where you have a lot of late nights and you work intense amounts of time throughout a project and your body kind of puts up with it and is fine with it and you're like, I'm fine, I feel great, I can keep going forever. And then
Wait. Not to naysay, but I think you were feeling fine and keep going forever. You were probably feeling tired and like under strain. Now continue.
yeah, but I felt like I could keep it up for a long time. You know? You can keep up as long as the project goes on, essentially, to make sure everything gets done.
Yeah.
But then you finish the project and you're like, okay, now my body can like relax. I'm gonna take it easy and just have a few days to recuperate. And that's when your body's like suddenly hit like a train with all the stuff that you've been doing over the past couple of months. Because every single time I finish a big project, I get immediately sick afterwards. It's so frustrating. Happens like clockwork every time.
You get the
Mike can
lethargy.
account for it.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Anytime I get a break, I can't properly enjoy the break because the break is spent with me having to like just lay in bed and recover. Yeah, the body crash, that's a good way of putting it. So, that's frustrating, but I am feeling better today than I was yesterday. Or than I was this morning even. Which is awesome.
There we go.
So now I'm about to push myself too hard, right? I tried to take it a bit easier yesterday, which is why I think that was when my body was like, no! I have to spend this week making sure I am tying down the next Glim book and how exactly all that's going to happen so that I can meet with my editor and we'll go over it and, you know, just have a chat and see if there's any parts he has problems with or thinks could be better. So I do have stuff to do. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do it without feeling awful all week. That would be nice.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get the SMG stuff working.
SMG?
Vert said this is the same reason why a lot of people who retire end up dying shortly after retiring.
Oh god! What? Are you sure it's not just because most people who retire are quite old?
So never retire.
Oh, I'm scared now. I'll never retire. I want to die with a pencil in my hand. Age has nothing to do with it. I'm so scared.
Work will keep us eternal. We just never stop working. We will never die.
I promise I will never die.
You don't think 65 is that old? I don't think 65 is that old. Like, my parents are older than that, and they're pretty spry. Like, they're still... Well, my mum is still traveling the world trying to teach people, like, Tai Chi and Taiko and yoga and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And my dad is forever working still, even though he's meant to be retired.
Okay, India.
Well,
Your dad has been trying to call you.
What? Thanks for telling me.
I only found out last night when the phone was charged and it did a beep beep.
I did a beep beep.
So
Okay.
don't be all like, thanks for telling me. I'm telling you now as soon as I can.
Okay.
I'm not going to read all of his texts.
Oh, there are a lot of texts.
There's like 2.
Okay.
But he does use the words, I know Andy Serkis in the first one.
Oh, that's cool. I think I've I might have read that one already.
And alright, cool, you know that one then. Yeah, that one's from September. Cool.
I think we were talking about Andy Serkis on stream, and he was been watching the stream, so he gave me a text afterwards.
And the other one includes the words, what was that about Toblerone?
No! He knows! Abandon it! I should get him something else instead. The Toblerone was a misdirect.
There's also a WhatsApp for one of your friends.
That's cool. That's nice.
It's from...
I like how we're just doing this on stream.
I was... Oh, I meant to tell you about the WhatsApp one yesterday and I completely forgot. And now that I remember, I'm making sure that I'm doing it now. Your friend whose name begins with a B wishes to do a... Your friend whose wedding we went to wants to do a Zoom call with you sometime.
Yay!
There we go.
I miss her. Sounds good.
Cool.
I'm going to do a Zoom call.
I've relayed messages. I've unburdened myself.
Thank you for telling me. Dad and his Toblerone. Gosh dang it.
Hey, India's dad, how you doing?
It's luckily there's lots of sweets that he quite likes, so I can surprise him with something else. But now I've learned, I'm not going to say it on the stream now, you'll never know. Well, until I give it to you. And then you'll know.
You'll never know.
If you're out there, Dad, I love you. I hope you're doing well.
Oh.
Versus, I feel like I need to behave more in case Indra's parents sees things I say.
Always watching.
Yeah, I think the Andy Serkis discussion was from a long time ago. I think we were talking about mocap and how animators also have to work on mocap after it's done.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference, I think we were talking about the difference between live action and animation.
Right,
Because
gotcha.
The Lion King was being sold as a live action.
Yeah.
I think there's another... Yeah, Peter Rabbit 2 is coming out, and that's also like live action rabbits, but the rabbits are CG. I don't understand what they mean.
Do they just mean that it looks like it's set in the real world?
I think they mean realistic CG.
Do you know what's...
But they're calling it directly live action, which is not the same thing.
Do you know what's really funny about that Peter Rabbit 2?
What?
The trailer. One of the characters in the trailer's voice, you can just tell that they recorded it at home.
Oh, really?
You can hear the acoustics. They're just like in their house somewhere.
Oh no!
So I don't know if they like redid their lines for like the actual movie, and they had to get him quickly for like the trailer to pop, but it is noticeable.
Oh man! Oh no!
I mean, it's understandable, but it's just funny to hear like
Yeah.
a fox be like, "I'm a bit Peter Rabbit," and you're just like, you're in a bedroom somewhere.
You're in a small place. I can hear the echo in your voice. Oh man, yeah, it's unfortunate because you can't have voice actors in booths anymore in studios
Yeah.
because of the pandemic. So, what are you gonna do? But that's rough.
Have you got a download going? No.
Shouldn't have. Everybody's lagging. Oh no! What's happening? I don't think I've got anything particularly heavy open. I have a few tabs on Chrome, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Guess who wasted 150 Australian dollars on the Hollow Knight Collector's Edition even though they already own the game on Switch? I needed the art. It sounds like it's not a waste to me then. If you're going to really enjoy that art, you're going to like rub it on your face and, you know, I don't know, put it on your walls?
Have you ever rubbed art against your face?
Yeah.
What art have you rubbed against your face?
I feel like when I got some of the books we got in Japan, there's definitely a chance that I rubbed some of those against my face.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
The books I got in Japan, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, are the Groundworks books, which are just books filled with keyframes from famous animators or famous sequences from some of your favorite anime. Like I have Oscar's last fight from Evangelion. So cool. I wish I could have taken like so many more of those books home, but if there's one thing you don't want to buy a lot of when you're away in a foreign country and you have limited baggage to take back, it's books. I had to limit myself to like, I think I got 4 or 5.
Yeah.
We were so worried that our luggage was going to be overweight.
Yeah, we
they
were
would've
literally in
had
the
to-
airport, like with one of those hand weigh things, being like, it's
It was
under the-"
over, wasn't it, as well?
Was it?
I think so. Didn't we? We had to carry it like it wasn't heavy, so that no one would ask us about it.
I can't
Because everything fit in the bag, but the bag was just too heavy. So we were like, we have to just carry this like it's not a problem.
I think we shifted stuff out of it into a rucksack.
Okay.
I think it was over, but we've managed to fix it before.
There was one time when we had to like carry something looking as though it wasn't heavy.
Yeah, that was us coming back from Thought Bubble with Girl in the Glims and in our like the one that doesn't get weighed.
We'd just be like, yeah, it's just a regular rucksack. Bless you.
That was the time the terminal was like so far out of the airport that it was built on like temporary it was like temporary structures, and so the flooring was like just wooden panels laid out and just rolling the bag over that, and it was like I was like, this isn't full of books. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I remember I had to get onto the plane with it, and I was like, there's no way I'm getting this into the hand luggage by myself. So I was like to a dude next to me, would you mind helping me get this in the hand luggage? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, it's really heavy. Be careful, it's really, really heavy. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And he picked it up and he was like, oh! I was like, I tried to warn you. He didn't believe me. It was really funny.
The look of betrayal on his face.
It's like he nearly dropped it. It was like, oh god. Why? Declan, you've never been on a plane before. You're not missing much. I bet there are some people out there who love flying, but I'm not one of them. Like, I think the whole
really
process
don't.
of flying on an airplane is like a really awful experience. It's just like, it's always too cold. It smells like recycled air. The food makes me feel weird. You're crammed in next to people you don't know. The seats aren't that comfortable. Like, on long flights, it's particularly difficult if you need to sleep or something, because other people have control over air vents that blast into your face.
Do you know, like, if I had to choose between a short flight or a long flight, I would prefer to be on a long flight.
Why?
There's just something that I kind of like about. Okay, here's the thing. On short flights, being on the plane doesn't seem worth it for all of the trouble it was to get on the plane.
Yeah.
So it's like an hour, 2 hours, like, of just moving around, waiting, queuing, tickets, stress.
Yeah. Going through security.
Going through security,
queuing,
all of
waiting
that
for your
stuff
gate.
for like a 45-minute flight. You're just like, this is just painful all the way.
I understand where you're coming from. For me, when I'm on the plane, it makes a big difference to be like, at least I'm only here for like 45 minutes.
Yeah. Whereas on a long flight, I like the timelessness feel of it, where like it's just a bunch of time where you can't do anything and you can just vegetate, watch stuff. Like,
maybe that's my problem. I always try to do stuff on flights.
yeah.
I'm always trying to like get extra work in or something.
I like in-flight TVs, I think. I like pressing the buttons.
Oh, but you have to wear in-ear headphones, which are like horribly uncomfortable, and there's always like one of them which doesn't work.
Yeah.
And this like, the screen is tiny and vibrating all over the place because of the plane.
Yeah. Also, You know how we've been on all those long flights?
Mhm.
I've never went to the bathroom.
Really?
That's the part about the long flights.
Are you
that's not
scared of
good.
the bathroom?
I'm
on a
scared of the
plane?
bathroom, India.
It's really okay. The bathroom's alright. It's just like a small room. The only weird thing about it is that you still have to deal with the turbulence of the plane, so you're like being thrown around inside this tiny steel cabinet.
What do you mean thrown around?
Well, because the plane's like going. You know the weird feeling that you have when you're in a lift?
I've never stood up on a plane.
You know the weird feeling you have when you're in a lift?
Yeah.
And you're going up or going down, and it's just like gravity feels weird when you move around?
Yeah.
That's the feeling.
Okay. Yeah, I've never stood up on a plane.
I'm gonna make you stand up on the next one we get on.
Sure. I think next time I'm gonna be old enough to be like,
Old enough? What?
I don't care. I've matured to the point where I'm like, whatever, man.
We've all grown up a lot in the past year. The monster toilet. Wait, what? What monster toilet? In what movie?
Wait, the one where it like splashes, like when it talks, it like has a tongue and there's water that goes everywhere.
What? What movie is this?
I think I remember that. Mr. Toilet Man. I think it's isn't it Drop Dead Fred?
I've only seen that movie once a long time ago, so it could be that and I could just be not remembering.
No, it's Look Who's Talking. It's Look Who's Talking.
Oh, I've never seen that movie. Okay.
Those two films kind of occupy the same space in my brain.
Really?
Yeah.
See, it's my turn to play. Says, I have a question. I heard that when you become a freelance animator, you have to be flexible, like doing storyboard animation or lighting. Is that true? It depends what the job is. I haven't been on a job yet where I've had to do the storyboard and the animation, apart from nights, but that's because I chose to do both of those things. But I've never been hired by someone and asked to do both.
I mean,
in general, you'll be hired as a freelance animator or a freelance storyboarder. As for lighting, there are some places that will want you to handle the lighting on your character as well during animation.
mhm.
So maybe it's best just to check. Some of them won't, like Amphibia and 12 Forever and stuff didn't ask me to do lighting, but some of the more anime style productions that I've been on have asked me to do lighting as well.
Yeah.
You know, so it might be worth just checking, because some jobs as well, like some jobs just want rough animation from you, and some jobs want you to clean up the animation as well. It all depends on how it's being run.
Mhm. It'll depend on the project, team size, budget, all that jazz.
Yeah. You've gone down a tangent here. You found Mr. Toilet Man. I was always freaked out by Look Who's Talking.
Why?
Because it's just a film about a baby that can talk.
Yeah. Well, it's Bruce Willis, so
What, Bruce Willis is the baby?
yeah.
It's pretty funny. I feel there are so many things which are kind of like adjacent to that, like Rugrats and Boss Baby, where it's
Yeah.
like not exactly the same concept, but it's like down the same road.
Yeah, you know, characters that shouldn't talk who do talk, and you see here it's kind of like it's the Garfield syndrome.
Garfield syndrome.
Yeah, Garfield can talk in his head.
Yeah, but look who's talking. They can actually talk, can't they? And people can hear them.
No,
Oh, is it only in the head?
it's just like imagine your baby could have a commentary on your life, and we hear the commentary of the baby. Like,
But the
no, don't pick me up. I'm not feeling well. But the adult can't hear them at all.
All right, but the thoughts in their head are very adult. They're not like a baby voice or like a
Yeah.
kid's voice. They're like, don't put that on 5, put it on 7.
Yeah,
The chances
imagine
are 50-50.
imagine John McClane as a baby.
That's so weird.
Yippee-ki-yay.
I
That's
guess
what,
it is just Boss Baby then.
that's what makes it weird though, is that in Look Who's Talking Too, he gets a sister and they can communicate to one another. And then you're suddenly like, oh, babies have weird telepathy.
Babies have telepathy. Now there's a movie I'd see.
Which I feel kind of is a jump. It breaks the concept.
Yeah, like you're hearing their inner thoughts and then suddenly other babies can hear their inner thoughts
Yeah.
and respond to them.
Maybe in the first one you see other kids as well and you can hear them, but I don't remember it that well enough.
Isn't there a talking dog in one of those movies?
There's Look Who's Talking Now, and it's the pets that can talk. I don't know if the babies still talk. I think they're children at the point that it's Look Who's Talking Now. Fuck, the intro to Look Who's Talking is basically a sex education course as well. Sort of.
What do you mean?
The intro to Look Who's Talking shows you like sperm swimming up the fallopian tube to an egg.
Okay.
And they can talk as well.
Oh, what? Did they have like Bruce Willis's voice?
No, there are a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh my gosh. That's pretty hilarious.
I can't believe this hasn't been an integral part of your life.
Wow. So everything talks until the point at which it can actually talk, and then suddenly it reverts in intelligence back down to what it's meant to be.
I don't think you're meant to question it quite so much.
Am I thinking about this too hard?
Yeah.
It bears thinking about though, you know. They came up with this world. I'm just inquiring about it.
Actually, you would have learned about like the Moon Cup thing or whatever, or maybe it's not Moon Cup, but I'm pretty sure either in Look Who's Talking or Look Who's Talking 2, contraception is involved in the intro, and it's like, look guys, I found a gap, and then they'd like swim around it.
This sounds like a fun movie.
I think when I was like younger, I didn't realize that was contraception, and I thought that was like a natural defense.
That'd be pretty cool.
Like I didn't know about
The
contraception.
female has released her
I have
poison.
no idea why I watched that film young enough to not know about contraception yet. Because that's not a kid's movie.
Is it not a kids movie? Because it kind of looks like it's meant to be a family fun movie, right? Like, zany fun for all the family. The baby's talking. It's really funny.
No, it's an adult film.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's not in the same. It's not in the same vein or ballpark or even like feel or genre as Boss Baby. Boss Baby. Okay, I'm gonna do a concept art for the this forge thing at the end. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna find some kind of warm thing to wrap around myself because it's cold and I'm cold. I need something fluffy. Something fluffy this way comes. Excuse me.
Have I seen Baby Geniuses? I think I might have actually. But I don't remember it as well. Honey, I Shrunk the Baby is a terrifying movie. Yeah, baby geniuses are all babies are geniuses that can communicate with other babies, know all but forget everything when they age 2, and adult scientists are closing up on this and kidnapping babies to test on them. I think I remember vaguely about that. Yeah, Indy, have you ever seen Honey, I Shrunk the Baby? No, wait, isn't it Honey, I Blew Up the Baby or something? Honey, I Blew... Yeah, Honey, I Blew Up the Baby, and it's just about a huge baby. It's terrifying.
I didn't see that, and it might not surprise you to know the reason is because it would have terrified me. I watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids though. I love that movie. I used to wish that it would happen to me.
India.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it. That's like my worst nightmare.
I know, that's why when I saw it, I was like, I have to show
It's
her.
so creepy.
Indy, it's gonna crush you.
I'm not gonna look. I refuse to look. It freaked me out.
I think it's claymation.
How?
I don't know, this doesn't look like a real person.
Bear in mind that effects were not as advanced back then.
Wait,
What?
like,
What?
this dude's face just came up and I'm like, is that who played the baby? Maybe not.
This is maybe slightly off topic, but I watched Atlantis 2 over the weekend.
Oh my god, it might be him. Who played Scott Pilgrim? Might have played the baby in Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. Blew Up the Baby. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it just kind of looks like him. You can talk about Atlantis now. It is better than what I'm doing.
Okay. So I watched Atlantis 2 over the weekend, and one of the things that was really odd about it is that I don't think that the artists on it knew how to draw kids or babies. Wait, this might have been in Atlantis, the actual movie, like the first one. I think it wasn't even Atlantis 2, I think it was the first Atlantis. It feels like the artists don't know how to draw children, because they draw the main lady, is she called Kiva? Kiva? Something like that. They draw her as a child, and she's just got a flat out, like, grown up head, and then this child's body. Like, her face just looks the same, and then she's got a child's body underneath it, and it's really strange to look at.
That's weird.
It's really weird. Let's see if I can find you.
I don't remember that in the first Atlantis. Yeah, it's not the same actor at all. At all.
Maybe it's his brother. Akida, that's it. Here you are. This is an image. This is an image.
This is an image.
Oh man, don't you hate it when you try to open an image from Google and it goes onto like a Pinterest board? Here you are.
Yeah, I hate that very, very much.
So look, it's just flat out like her grown-up head on a kid's body. I was watching it like, what am I watching? This is so weird. Are you seeing, Mike?
Let me see.
It's like, that's not what a child looks like.
Wow. I mean, it's a little bit squished, isn't it?
Is
What
it?
do you mean kids don't look like that?
Let me. It doesn't look that squished to me. I'm just trying to find a profile shot of her when she's older so I can compare and contrast the two. Let me remove kid from my search.
I think the music stopped. More twerp, India?
Yeah! Let's do it. Okay, here we go. This is a profile shot of her. It's very small though, unfortunately. But it looks about the same to me.
Oh, they released a trailer for, or at least an image, from Space Jam.
Oh, from Space Jam.
Space Jam 2.
Awesome!
Oh, it's just a small GIF.
Shout out to Ola who worked on it.
It's cool.
Boodly-boop.
It does look cool.
Does it? I'm excited to see it. So, did you bring it up for us to see?
Here you go.
Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo.
Ooh! Looking cool! Heck yeah!
Have so many 2D effects.
So what's everyone up to today? On this fine Tuesday. I was disappointed yesterday to learn that it's bank holiday, or it was a bank holiday in America.
Why?
Because I was waiting for certain things from the project I just wrapped up. And I was like excitedly waiting for them, and then I realized that because it was a bank holiday, no one was going to be working. So I wasn't going to get what I was looking for. So today I'll get to hopefully see what I was after. You just remembered what Space Jam is, Savio. It's a staple of many people's childhoods. But obviously not yours, since you are too young I think it was the film that everybody's parents hated and everybody's kids loved.
Why did they hit? Well,
My parents hated it, I think, mainly because they had to take me to see it so many times.
did you go to the cinema a bunch of times to see Space Jam?
Yeah, I think I went like at least twice or something, and they were like, not this again.
I think we had the VHS, so I saw a whole bunch because of that.
Oh, nice. I used to have this radical holographic necklace when I was a kid of Space Jam. It was super cool. Yeah. The first film you saw in a cinema was Casper. Oh, I remember Casper. That's a good movie.
Who's the girl in Casper?
She's Wednesday Addams.
Is it Christina Ricci? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought so. But
She's great and one of my many crushes.
aw.
Yeah.
Her in that dress in Speed Racer. In the car.
Oh my gosh, that was so revealing. I don't know if I liked that. I was like, I don't want to see her this way.
Aw.
I bet you've never seen a film at the cinema more than once. It's fairly unusual for me to do that too, I think. I'm trying to think if there's any which I remember seeing multiple times at the cinema. Not really.
I don't think.
I remember I went to see Mamma Mia more than once, I think. Mamma Mia is a really weird film because I saw it once and I was expecting it to not be very good, and I really, really enjoyed it and had a blast watching it. And so then I tried to take my dad and I watched it a second time and it was the most rubbish movie I've ever seen. And I was like, wait a second, I liked this last time. Why is it now like the most cringy, terrible thing ever?
Was it the company you were with?
I don't think so. I don't know if maybe I was just in a completely different mood or something. Maybe it was the fact that I had been underestimating how much I'd enjoy it the first time.
I learned something yesterday.
Yeah.
Ross was talking about when he was younger having night terrors.
Oh no.
Yeah, and
That sucks.
he was talking about how he watched Transformers, and in Transformers one of the characters dies, but then they come back as a ghost, and he had
A
night
ghost car.
It was Starscream dies and comes back as a ghost, and he used to imagine that Starscream would hide behind his curtains.
Oh my gosh. He wasn't sad about Starscream dying then. He was just like, what if he haunts me though?
Yeah. But I learned that his night terrors might be linked to like his ADD.
Oh, really?
And I was
Interesting.
like, I didn't know there was like a link between those two.
No. Oh, me either. Luckily, I've never had them. What? Why are you looking at me like I have? I haven't had night terrors, have I? Why are you looking at me like that?
Well,
I feel. What do I not know?
well, isn't night terrors when you like wake up in a really big panic?
It's slightly different. Like, I tend to have panic attacks sometimes at night, but it's not the same as a night terror, I don't think. I think a night terror is more like you are having some kind of nightmare,
Right, okay.
and then you wake up and your body still thinks it's real.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So like a really intense nightmare. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong.
So like your panic attack stuff at night is
Just panic attack stuff.
so you're like fully awake and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's just I think it's a side effect of being in a quiet place where there's no distractions and then my brain going into overdrive
Okay.
and thinking about things I don't want to think about. Yeah, I think it's probably called Growing Up India. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I saw that movie, like, I feel like I saw it within the span of like a week, though.
Yeah, if it was still in the cinema, it can't
Yeah.
have been like...
But either way, I remember being embarrassed. I was like, I'm sorry, Dad. I thought this was... I genuinely thought it was good until I watched it again.
I don't know, like, I have a solid memory of going to the cinema with your dad, and it's when we went to see Rogue One, and I remember us walking out at the end afterwards, and he was like, "Who's that woman at the end?" And I'm just like, Leia. I was like, "Oh, okay then." Like,
Well, I think my dad and me are quite similar in terms of like memory and stuff. Yeah, Palbro says, is it like sleep paralysis? I think it is like akin to that. I think the difference is just that it's not like your body is paralyzed, it's just that you still experience the terror from the nightmare.
oh, Ross was talking about like waking up, and he'd been sleepwalking as well.
Oh, geez.
So not only
Oh, no!
his terror wasn't isolated, he would sleepwalk and then start screaming in like another room.
That would be terrifying to live with. I'm sure that I feel worse for Ross, obviously, because that's the person it would be worse for. But imagine, like, your friend or your son
or your brother.
yeah, or your significant other, just like waking you up by being in a different room, just screaming.
Yep.
Oh man. I hope that he doesn't still have them.
I don't think so.
Faster. Night night, Declan. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Ah. That was Dracula warning you about bed bugs.
Was it?
Don't let the vampires bite. That's more fitting. There you go.
I imagine the myth of vampires was based on bedbugs.
Dracula or Count from Sesame Street. Like, the Count from Sesame Street is the most famous vampire I know. It's very hard to do an impression of Nosferatu.
He's silent.
Exactly.
I walked into that one. It didn't even...
That's the point. Oh, Savio, that does sound scary. I'm really glad. I'm really, really happy that I don't have stuff like that. My heart goes out to anyone who does, because that sounds terrifying. Mike does this terrifying thing at night called snoring.
Hey now. Hey now.
You're an all-star.
There's no need to get nasty.
There's no need to make it real, man.
It's cool. It's a blacksmith fish forge, and then I can put a little fin, but it's the bellows.
Oh, cool. So this is for
For piggy jars.
yeah.
And this is gonna be at the back of the lobby, where the shop's gonna be.
And what's it for? Is it just set decoration or
Yeah.
just have a function?
It's set decoration.
Okay. It's cool. Such a happy little fish.
Yeah.
Savio says, hey Indy, you do a terrifying thing called lying on the floor and thinking about Undertale. I do that, yeah. I do that. Do.
So India, what have you been working on for the last 8 months or something?
Oh, I see. You're going to make me say it again because I said it yesterday.
Yeah.
Everyone already heard me say it yesterday, though, so I don't need
Not
to.
everyone.
Yeah, everybody did, so I don't need to say it.
Okay.
Do. But, you know, needless to say that when the finished thing comes out, you know, whenever it does,
What finished thing?
the finished thing,
What finished
I'm
thing?
going to make you all watch it with me.
What finished thing?
The finished movie.
What finished movie?
The finished Rise of the TMNT movie.
What movie?
That's what I said. I said it. There, I've said it twice. You can stop. You can stop now.
No.
That's enough
I'm
time.
never gonna stop.
Undertable. The long-awaited sequel, Undertable. Yes, Savio, I don't know if you're just humouring me. Because you might have heard me say it already. But I got to work on it. It's so cool. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's going to be amazing.
What's gonna be amazing?
The movie is going to be amazing.
Which movie?
The movie I got to work on a bit.
Which one?
The Rise of a TMNT movie.
What movie?
I just said it.
I can't hear you.
I hate you so much.
Genuinely.
The Rise of the TMNT movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to see what everyone's been up to with it. I am very proud of the work that everybody did. I'm proud of the work that I did, even. I can't pause the movie at the parts I boarded. I'm not going to do that. It'll ruin your viewing experience. The second time I make you all watch it, though, then I might do that. I'm so excited. I just gotta wait now for a while until it's out. Ben, do you need to catch up on the show, or will it make sense on its own? I think it was designed so that people who were new to it would still kind of get what's going on, but I would definitely advise watching the show to sort of prime yourself for the characters. I mean, I'll never stop recommending the show anyway, but I think you'll have a better experience with the film if you watch the show first.
Oh, it's my turn to play. Ola in the chat, if he's still around, animated on Klaus. And Pablo says, I love Klaus, and we all know it's 2D.
Yes, we are big fans of it. Definitely. Beautiful film.
We went to an animation convention festival thing, and they had a couple of people. There was like an animation supervisor, and I forget what the other guy did. But they were showing us like behind the scenes stuff from the video.
Shout out to Sergio Martins.
Yeah.
Woo!
And India and I both looked at one another of like, we need to figure out how we can do this.
Yeah. We were like, we want to be able to do lighting like this. We should figure it out. And we should figure it out, Mike. It's a new year. Time to figure some stuff out.
Time to figure it out.
Hey Doodle Curls, how's it going? How are you this fine, almost afternoon? Oh my gosh, Ben says I have to take either Rise or Sonic on my desert island. Choose! What do you mean by take Rise or Sonic? Do you mean take a animated series onto a desert island with me? One of the two? Or do you mean the characters themselves as companions to keep me company?
Can I guess which one you'd pick?
Yeah.
I think you would pick Rise.
I'm waiting to check what the conditions are. One will be saved, the other will die. What? Wait. What? So we're talking about them as though they're actual people. I mean, we're talking about one person versus four people here, right? Oh no! Doodle just accidentally ripped one of the new shirts. No! I hope you can stitch it back up.
Do you look like you're in a superhero movie at like the third act?
Third act Doodle curls.
Yeah, I think if it was an animated series, I would choose Rise. I think you're right, Mike. Because I don't think Sonic's really fulfilled its potential yet. I think the Rise series would cheer me up more. But it would be close, because I do love that old Sonic Sat AM series a lot. I feel like I was going to say something. And I've completely forgotten what it was. We were talking about Klaus. Yeah, no, it's gone. I've forgotten.
Yeah, Ross was saying that people, when he was doing Steam Train, he would start stories and he would just he would forget to continue them. And that really like pissed some people off. He didn't mean to do it. It was just it was just his ADHD.
Yeah.
And Dan wouldn't pick him up for it, and therefore he wouldn't know that he'd done it until he listened to the recording back and went, shit.
It was really funny, actually. I was listening to I finally listened to Pokemon Academy, Art Academy, the series.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some episodes where he'll start a story and then he'll forget that he was doing it. And then he'll start the story again the next episode and then forget again. And then he'll start the story again the episode after and then forget again. And it'll be like a 5-episode arc of you slowly trying to get to the story that he was trying to tell.
Oh my gosh, Ross, no.
It's really funny. It's charming as well. It's not just like, oh god, Ross. Ugh. It's pretty funny to listen to.
I think if you know that he's not doing it intentionally, then you can be like, okay, that's forgivable.
Yeah.
But if you think he's actually intentionally trolling, then you're like, this is the most evil thing that you could possibly do.
I can see why people would think he was doing it intentionally as well. He has kind of a track record for trolling people.
Yeah. Maybe his track record of trolling people has always been unintentional, and he just happens to have figured out the secret evil. We've discovered the source of his power. So it's like, how could you do that to people? And he'd be like, do what? And you're like, oh, so evil.
Hello, Agiko.
Hello. Klopt. I don't know what klopt means.
I am not sure.
Let's see. Hello, good day. Dog, no, you'll explode.
No!
India, you get to remake anything as a new animated series. Choose.
Sonic.
There you go.
That was easy. That was an easy one. I don't know if the fans would like what I do with it, but I would want to give it a go anyway.
If not Sonic, what else? Everyone's not satisfied with such a quick answer.
Sorry. One thing other than Sonic, you say? Other than Sonic? What, you think I like more than one thing? Let me think. Bucky O'Hare.
Yeah?
Yeah. Except I'd just hire JJ to do it.
I was gonna say.
I'd be like, JJ, you know what to do.
Bucky O'Hare.
Toads beware. Sonic Underground. Well, I mean, when I said Sonic, sure that counts, right?
I don't know if Sonic Underground counts as a Sonic show.
Unless you want me to name a specific series that I would remake of Sonic.
No, I think you would just make your own,
Yeah.
and it would be awesome.
Sonic means all of Sonic. Yeah! Yeah! Surely. What about you guys? If you guys could choose to remake any series, what would you choose?
Can the question be if you could make any series based on an IP that exists? Because I don't like the idea of remaking a series, but you can make a series based on the same source material.
If you guys could take any property and make it into a new series.
There we go. I like that question more.
Fair. In reality, ooh, I'm waiting for your invitation. Zelda, oh, that's a good one. Now I regret not getting on the Zelda train. Zelda animated series. Yes, please.
Has there ever been one?
Yeah. I mean, where do you think "Excuse me, princess" comes from?
Ah, I thought that
That
was
used
from
to be
the
his-
Zelda CD.
No, that used to be his catchphrase.
It's so
He used to say
so bad.
At least a couple of times an episode.
I really don't understand I don't understand how those things get made, where people don't understand the source material.
I might have to rewatch that at some point. I don't remember what it was like at all. You're too zoomer for that question. Surely you have something, Savio, that you'd be like, I'd want to make this. Sure. Let's see. Roaring Kenshin. I don't know what that is. And Marsupilami. I don't know what that is either. Oh no, I'm terrible.
Street Sharks. Nice.
Tree Shark. Okay, I know what that is. Beast Wars.
Biker Mike.
Nice.
But they're female and they're from Venus.
Oh, don't even get me started with that fucking stupid book.
I only said that to trigger you
Hate that
guys.
book so
I only
much.
said it for this reaction.
No book has done more damage
Wait,
than that effing book.
are you sure you want to stand by that?
Yeah.
No book has done more damage.
Okay,
than-
maybe that's a slight exaggeration.
than Men from Mars and Women Are from Venus.
But it's done a fair amount of damage. Which book? Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, the book.
You ever see Afro Samurai?
No.
Oh.
I watched like the first episode or two, but I never stuck with it. But I know it's like seen as a classic, so I would like to.
This is it's real good.
Like Samurai Champloo, I've never seen that.
What?
I've seen like again 1 or 2 episodes and then I dropped off. But that's another one I'd like to properly watch as well.
I can't believe this.
Oh really? Kenshin's a good story that informed me in my youth, but the author is pretty controversial nowadays, so nobody really wants to do anything much with the IP because that would associate them with him. That makes sense. Oh yeah, Samurai X is a Rurouni Kenshin. It's Rurouni Kenshin, 90s anime about a red-headed swordsman. I've seen adverts for that. That used to be on the anime DVDs I bought. They used to have adverts for that series.
Creators, why you gotta be so problematic?
Yeah. Why'd you gotta be such dicks? Yeah, I never watched Champloo, it's true. It's true. I watched like the first 2 episodes and then didn't watch any more of it. But if it makes you feel any better, I want to rectify that. I want to, you know, actually watch it. I haven't seen Fooly Cooly either. I'm reminded because I saw a bit of Sakuga on my timeline
That was me throwing my pen.
this morning. And I was like, should really get to that at some point soon.
You need to watch Fooly Cooly.
Yeah, I
Fooly
think I
Cooly.
do.
He must say yes. Make him say yes.
Thank you, Bimples. I'm glad you agree with me.
I think that Fooly Cooly is like an animation celebration that I shouldn't miss.
You need to watch it for the eyebrows.
A shame the music artist of Samurai Champloo died not long after Samurai Champloo aired. Oh, that's such a shame. Dang! Because that series is a lot about the music as well.
Ah, yeah. Well, it mixed like hip hop and stuff with like period stuff.
Mhm. Is Nujabes the he birthed lo-fi, really? Wow. What a cool dude. Oh man.
Yeah!
You know, I couldn't listen to this track for the longest time after the music video came out.
Really?
Yeah. There was like, for some reason, there was like a fear attached to it for me about listening to it.
Is that until you realized that everybody liked it?
Yeah, I think it's another case where I was like scared that listening to it would make it unreal somehow.
What is that with you?
I don't know, I'm sorry. I think I'm just weirdly superstitious about stuff.
That you'd listen to it and you would wake up and be like, that was an intense dream.
Yeah.
I'm okay with listening to myself on recordings now, but I used to be like, that's what I sound like. But I've gotten used to it now.
Yeah, I don't really listen to myself back a lot. I always sound way more English than I think I do in my head.
Whatever do you mean, Swifty?
But I'm okay with it now. I think just because we've done it for so long. Like, it doesn't become as big a deal.
So you don't hear your English accent when you're talking?
I do a little bit, but not as much as I hear it when I hear myself come back.
I mean, do you hear my accent when I'm talking to you, or do you just hear my voice?
What accent?
I have an accent.
What accent do you have?
I have a Scottish accent. I have a Scottish accent. It's small, but it's not.
Do you guys think that Doig sounds Scottish?
I sound Scottish, right?
Yeah, exactly, Savio.
You hear India's accent, but you don't hear Doig's.
You
Wait,
see?
do I just sound? What do I sound like?
I
then?
don't know. You have a nondescript accent.
I kind of like that.
Like, you just sound like a person talking.
I just sound like a person talking.
I don't know how to describe it. Like, not American,
You're not from anywhere.
but not particularly like English either.
You sound like a Scottish bear. Maybe I've invented my own.
Maybe.
That would be pretty cool
This is my destiny.
if I didn't sound like anyone else.
Well, no one sounds like anyone else.
That's not true. There's some voices where you're like, that sounds incredibly like something else.
But it's like twins. Like, they look really similar when you first see them, but once you get to know them, like, you can really easily tell the difference. I think it's the same with voices, is if you hear it for the first time, you might think they sound similar. But once you get to know them, you can tell them apart pretty easily.
Do you think it's all the American media that I consumed as a kid?
Well, that's what you tell me you think it is. And I see no reason to doubt you. Because I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah, that would have been my only source of not colloquial borders.
Can you believe that I used to think that Dan and Aaron sounded the same? And not be able to tell them apart?
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. Same with Aaron and John.
What? No.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, especially Aaron and John. They both sounded the same to me.
No.
Yeah, it took a long time of listening to them to be like, okay, I know who's speaking now.
Are you voice blind?
Maybe. You do seem to be able to recognize voices extremely easily. But I think that's more like a skill you have.
No. How? No. You just go like, that sounds like this person.
Ignites.
Like we were watching a show and like a character spoke like one sentence and I was like, it's Moss.
I could hear it when you said it.
So you could hear that it was him after I'd said it, but you wouldn't have recognized him otherwise.
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
Well, but Moss is like super recognizable though. So I think that's an unfair example.
Because he's very much like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I mean, that's why it wasn't difficult to place.
Like there are some people with very iconic voices.
Like Dan and Aaron.
Well, they are to me now.
Because
Just
Dan's
took a bit
got
of
like a
practice.
Jersey accent and Aaron's is, well, Aaron's just American to me. I don't really...
Do you really? Can you hear Dan's Jersey accent?
A little bit, yeah.
I just mean that I can recognize his voice by like the timbre of it, and the way that he
I like that he's actually talking or singing right now.
Oh yeah, but I hadn't thought of it like an accent.
Oh yeah, no, it's totes there.
Is it?
Yeah. Matt Pat's accent bothers you. I don't really listen to GT live. India does.
Yeah. Right, Darkfall? Aaron and John did sound super similar. I thought so. I had such a hard time telling them apart when I first started listening.
No, because John's voice is higher than Aaron.
Is it?
Glad to hear that. If I may take up
Yeah.
your time, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about something so new, so revolutionary.
I mean, their natural speaking voice. I mean, Aaron can, pitch up when he does stuff, but
I can't think what Matt Pat's accent is.
Trust me, I get it.
I know that Matt Pat's intonations sometimes bother me. He's got a very presenter-like voice.
Respect only the best. Then folks, let's get right down to business. If you enjoy having fun, if you like guarantees, I proudly present to
you don't like how we didn't sing along to Starlight.
I'm sorry. I sang along a tiny bit.
perfect for your family.
Yeah, Doug does have a really good ear.
A product you can trust, you can totally rely on.
On.
A product you can believe in.
Ah, please.
Just enjoy your time with it. It's a
I love this song, it's so silly.
a product you will like. I know that you're gonna like this product. So if you don't mind,
I've made his arm so fat.
tail and
But I don't know if anyone's going to notice. I might be able to get away with it. Just give Mikey a real fat arm.
now, a couple questions.
Beefy.
Would you classify
Yeah.
yourself as top notch?
I'll be you boy.
Talk of the town? Let's say
Yeah, if I end up creating a show, Doig will be the casting director for the voices. Yeah, 100%. I would really like to do a storyboard and get some people to voice stuff on it. Because there was someone recently who was interested in doing voices with us, and I'd love to work with them.
Kagi. Or someone else.
I can't remember.
Was it the guy who offered to do a Leo?
Yes.
Kagi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Product. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. The perfect product. The product. Oh. Yeah, exactly. An animatic, and then we could get voices for it. And then you could just watch it like an episode instead of needing to fully animate it or anything.
That'd be really cool.
Just
Yeah.
have fun with it.
That's what I'd like to do. See if I can ever find time to do anything ever again.
Just work on one thing, finish it, move on to the next thing to finish that.
I'm trying.
No, you're not.
I am. What do
No,
you
you're
mean?
not. You've got Glim to work on, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're working on another, like, thinking up on the pitch for another thing at the same time.
Yeah, but I mean, if I don't do the board like that I was just talking about now, which was going to be a Sonic the Hedgehog board, then if I wait till after Glim to do that, then it's going to be past the Sonic 30th anniversary.
That's true.
So, yeah, I could just like not do anything else, but then I'd miss all the opportunities that I was going to do them for in the first place.
That's fair. Okay, time limits are important. I also realized that I'm the one that put those two things together.
You mean?
That saying that you were like, oh, I could do a Sonic thing. And I was like, oh, well, the anniversary's coming up. And you were like, oh,
Yeah, that was your fault.
yeah.
Oh, to you, I hope you find bliss and lots of treats too.
Oh, this is Pet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll meet again.
Yeah, while trying to finish something Temor Ideas show up. It's so true. Ah. I've got some zine work to do as well that I took on because I'm a fool.
Even if it hurts, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I was on Void Ink Pen's Picardo stream yesterday. They were talking about.
Oh,
trying
I didn't know Pen was doing a Picato stream.
They were trying to. They were talking about trying to find work, and they kept talking about projects they were involved with, but they couldn't talk about it on stream. And I just basically said, work on something you could talk about on stream.
What did they say?
They laughed.
Oh,
They called me the dad of the pet bar.
oh, it's true. Next time they stream, let me know. I want to catch them.
All right. It was at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, fair. I was supposed to be asleep.
Wait, you weren't asleep?
Probably not. I know, it sucks. I suck. I suck! I don't understand. My brain and my body do not get along. It's like I was falling asleep upstairs.
Yeah.
And then I went down to actually sleep. And then like, no, it's not gonna happen.
That's annoying because I stayed up so that when I eventually went to bed, I wouldn't get woken. And I could have been asleep the whole time.
You could have been asleep the whole time. When you spend 4 to 5 years on a game, you think a lot of other games you could be making, says Ben. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Jeez. I kind of feel like our brains tend to do the thing.
Were you using devices in bed? Like the tablet and the Switch and stuff.
No.
Or were you using your iPad while you were in bed and that's why you weren't asleep?
Maybe.
Well, stop it. You're not allowed anymore.
What?
You can't take this. You can't take any computers to bed with
But
you
what
anymore.
about when I can't sleep?
Well, you'll sleep more if you're not watching YouTube.
Sometimes, though, if I don't have it, then I think about things I don't want to think about. Maybe like a distraction. No. I should just do what I did that couple of times where I put lo-fi mix on, because that actually felt like it helped.
Well, I've got news for you.
Yeah, put music with no screen on and close your eyes. Relaxing music. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, you put on bedtime stories on the Headspace app. That sounds nice. Oh really, Sasquatch, you listen to us? I can't believe that we're that restful to listen to. That's super sweet though.
What's the Headspace app?
I'm gonna check it out. It sounds like something that maybe helps you with relaxation and such. Just from the title, I'm guessing. It's a meditation app that has bedtime stories too. Oh, cool. Okay, I'll check that out.
Do you think I should put a grate here?
Yeah. It reminds me of the furnace from Home Alone. In a good way. Do you remember that from the movie where it like opens just like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Your favourite story is the cat Marina. What? That sounds cool. That sounds super cute.
It's alright. Propose tonight. Baby, it feels so right.
And the dog hotel. Oh my gosh, these sound too adorable. I want to hear about a cat Marina while I'm trying to go to sleep.
Is it Cat Marina or Cat... what's a Cat Marina?
Isn't a marina like a plate?
Am I making a Cat Marina?
I don't think so.
Oh, the Dog Hotel. Didn't they make that into a movie?
I think you're thinking of Dog Island and the
I'm
Grand
not.
Budapest Hotel.
I'm not. You never heard of the movie called The Dog Hotel?
No. What's it? Is it a hotel for dogs or a hotel
I think
run
it
by
was
dogs?
called Hotel for Dogs. Yeah, it was made in 2000. Well, it was released in 2009.
Oh, cool. Huh.
It's just for like homeless dogs. They make they find a hotel that's abandoned and they turn it into a hotel for dogs.
Except the dogs presumably don't have to pay.
No, and they kind of just live there instead of.
You're not like you use the mini fridge.
It really should have been called Refurbishing a Home for Dogs. But
Or in the doghouse.
that has connotations, though. That means you've done something wrong.
Yeah, that's why it's funny, because it subverts them. Because the doghouse is actually something rather pleasant in this movie. Wah, wah, wah.
We're gonna strike a pose tonight.
Hey, I finally got to the other pose. Awesome.
Oh, you like pose to posing. And you're in between to another pose. I guess that's what you just said. Whatever, man.
It's okay. Just like through a couple of tight in-betweens, and I finally got to a different significant pose. That isn't just drawings changing very slightly. Beyond the speed of light.
What could I add to this to make it even better?
Maximum thrust. Wow, wow.
What could I do? What do forges have?
So what's it meant to be, a forge?
Yeah.
I mean, other than having like some stuff scattered around the bottom, like tongs and stuff.
Yeah.
Little barrel of water next to it. You could have like a trough at the front.
Oh yeah, like a pool of water or something.
Mm-hmm.
A quenching pool.
A little bridge over it.
A bridge?
Yeah, if you have it like sat in a pool.
Oh, I guess so.
And then have a little walkway down the middle, then people could like be forging stuff in the forge and then plunge it into the water pool.
That could be cool. It is supposed to be inside the ship.
Am I using a brush to ink? Yes, I am. Yeah, that feels better. I find the turtle's eye shape's actually really hard to draw.
They kind of have a feeling of cat eyes for me.
Yeah, they're like diamond shaped. Find it really tricky to get right. Oh, you could have a hanging light coming from the fish head, turn it into an anglerfish, says Bert.
That could be cool.
That's a cool idea, Bert. I like that a lot. I always tend to draw their mouths too high up as well. Don't really give room for the snout. Oh, we should head off soon, Mike. It's like past 12.
Okay.
I was looking at the time, like, it must be nearly 12 now, right? It's like 12 minutes past 12. I don't know what time we started streaming.
We've been going for an hour and 45. Well, we've been going for like an hour and a half.
Okay. We need to get up earlier. That's what we need to do.
I might go for a nap.
Oh, are you super tired?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no! How much sleep did you get yesterday?
Yesterday or last night? Well, one could be how long did you sleep yesterday for yesterday's, you know? But never mind.
You know what I'm asking.
I didn't. That's why I asked. Like,
What do you think I meant?
well, when someone says how much sleep did you get yesterday, if I associate that with like how much sleep did you get in preparation for the day you had yesterday. I don't think like how much sleep did you get
don't
last
think that
night?
maybe I might be talking about when you went to bed yesterday?
But I didn't go to bed yesterday, did I? I went to bed at 4 a.m. So
Okay,
How much sleep did I get today?
sure.
I'm right on this one.
Okay. You gonna tell me?
Well, it must have been like 6 hours.
6 hours, okay. It's not super bad. I'm glad it wasn't like 2 or something. That Phil says, how much sleep did you got this night?
I'm right on this.
Alright, Mike.
No, you can't just be like, yeah, whatever. Like,
Okay. I'm just not invested enough in this grammar conversation. Sure, you're right.
it's really unsatisfying.
I'm sorry.
Like, I feel like you should have said how much sleep did you get today?
Okay, how much sleep did you get today, Mike?
6 hours.
Okay, thanks. You look so annoyed.
I'm still annoyed. I'm still annoyed because you both
Man.
didn't argue back or like be like, oh yeah, you are right. You're just like, okay.
You are right. There you go. You're the most right, Michael.
Damn you. Damn you. Damn you so hard.
Hey Ola, how are you doing today?
I know what this is really about. You don't want to admit your faults. You're like, yeah, okay.
Oh my god, you're still talking about it.
You're like, I was wrong, and you're right for picking me out for that.
How many apologies do you want for this?
You haven't
exactly?
apologized. You just said
I said
okay.
I'm sorry like 3 times.
You didn't say I'm sorry. Now you've said I'm sorry.
Alright, there.
That wasn't.
Oh my god.
You said how many times do I need to say I'm sorry?
Michael, I'd like to extend to you this formal apology for my incorrect use of grammar. When I asked you how much sleep you got,
Cool.
you were right and I was wrong. Hope you feel good about it.
Yeah, it feels better now.
How did I sleep last night? Oh man, not great. It's my own fault, I feel. I was trying to go to sleep, it just wasn't happening. But I think partially it was because I felt ill as well, to be honest.
Are you feeling any better now?
A little bit.
Okay.
I was feeling pretty bad this morning, but I'm feeling much better than I was this morning now. But I'm still massively achy. My throat is feeling better though. So that's awesome.
The most annoying part about it is that it affects me.
What, my illness?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. How does it affect you?
We're just gonna get into another, like, tussle if I answer that.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna get into this.
Mystery. Okay. I was just too hot, like, you know, when you are like, you feel like you're running a fever, so you're like too hot to sleep and your body's achy, so you're just like uncomfortable.
Have you got a cough?
No, not as far as I know.
Thank you for the...
I'm pretty sure I don't have COVID. I think this is just the regular thing that I tend to get after every deadline. It just sucks. I wish it didn't happen. Oh, who would get to keep Buffy? Probably Declan Herona. Neither of us would get to keep Buffy. Yeah, Black Swan's such a good track.
Sometimes I just want you to get stuff for me.
Where did that come from? Oh, is this you saying why it's annoying that I'm ill?
Yeah.
So I can't go to the shop for you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because it's either like you're really busy and it's like, Mike, I'm really busy. Can you go and get me stuff? And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then as soon as you're not busy, you're like, Mike, I'm really ill. Can you go and get stuff for me? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
when are you going to get stuff for me? And then you go, oh, Mike, I'm going to go to the shop. I'm like, oh, cool. And you're like, do you want to come with me? And I'm just like, no. But yeah.
Except you
But
never say
no.
no. You always say, yeah, I do want to come with you. And then you come with me.
Yeah.
And then
but
you tell me off for the fact that you came with me.
don't ask me, okay? Just go to the shop
Okay.
for me.
Sometimes I thought you might want to walk.
I
or,
do
like,
want to
just
walk
hang
with
out.
you and hang
Okay.
out and talk,
I'm
but
sorry.
sometimes I just want you to do something for me, like it's a kindness. And I want to be lazy, and I want to feel like that you're doing something nice for me, and I don't have to do anything, and then like food will just turn up, and it'll be amazing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I was being nice by asking you what you wanted.
But when you're like, hey Mike, do you want to come with me? I'm like, yeah, I do. But then I'm like, I want you to do something for me. So then it's like months of me just doing stuff for you. And you're like, thanks for bringing me a coffee, Mike. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, I brought you a coffee. When
You're
you going
like,
to do
"Oh."
anything for me?
I mean, it is fair that there are periods where I'm really busy and I'm like, Mike, I'm super busy. Can you please like grab me a coffee or something? And Mike does. And then as soon as I'm not busy, I get ill. And I'm like, Mike, I can't move. And it kind of feels like it alternates like that forever.
Yeah, it does.
I can't help it.
I know, that's why it's so annoying. It's like, oh Mike, I'm really busy. Can you get me a coffee? Like, oh yeah, sure. And then you're not busy, and you're just like, oh Mike, it's my day off, and I'm just like, fuck you, okay? Go get your coffee.
All right. Cool. Cool. Good to know how you feel. Thanks for sharing. I'll get you something. Alright, I'll get you something this week. As soon as I feel better, I promise. And I
Okay.
won't ask you to come with me. I won't give
Okay.
you the choice. I'll just go and get you something.
I remember the other day where I was like, I was sleeping in, and India went outside, and then I must have woken up when she'd left, and then I heard her come back, and I went to the top of the stairs, and I looked down, and she sort of like froze on the stairs. She was like, I didn't know you were awake. And I'm like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. I got burrito and I didn't know you were awake, so she got herself a burrito, you guys.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole reason I was sorry was like, I'd sat upstairs for like 10 minutes agonizing over whether I should wake you up because I know that you love burritos, or whether I should let you sleep. And I was like, he went to bed literally 2 hours ago. I should let him sleep. There's no way he'll wake up. Like, I thought I was doing you a kindness by like not disturbing you.
Didn't get me a burrito.
I didn't
Can't
know you
believe-
would. I thought you were going to be unconscious when I got back for like the next 5 hours.
Can't believe you would get a burrito without me. Never picks up the burrito when it's mine and her burrito.
I do.
No, you
I
don't.
do.
If I order the burrito, I go and pick it up.
Sometimes I pick it up.
No. You went to pick it up when it was your burrito and I didn't get a burrito with it. That's the time when you picked it up.
No, sometimes I pick it up when we order together.
You pick it up like 1 in a 50 times.
Not 1 in 50.
It's 1 in 50 times.
It is less often than you do it, but it's not 1 in 50.
It's like 1 in 50 times.
It's not.
Oh,
You're
it
so,
is.
You're so exaggerated. I don't even have had 50 burritos.
We've had 50 burritos.
Well, I
In the
picked
time
it up
we've
more
been-
than once, I can tell you.
It doesn't count if I'm there as well.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're arguing about burritos.
I don't actually care about this.
He does. He cares deeply.
No.
This is the inner anger coming out that he like suppresses all day. You guys need a therapist. And then she came back with a burrito.
This is our therapy.
Yeah, you guys are our therapists, didn't you know? We're not paying you. Like, all we need is for you to tell us who is right and who is wrong. Like any good therapist would.
Yeah. Doesn't matter who's right, it just matters who wins.
Hmm. I'm gonna, at some point this week, surprise you with a burrito and some nice stuff.
I just don't know when it will happen.
Really?
Yeah,
Aww. Aww, I would love that.
just
Thank
because
you.
I love you. Not all because of this conversation.
Did you know that's how I felt?
What? About what?
Wanting you to just bring me something.
Yeah. You're not exactly subtle about it.
I'm just laughing. Yeah.
Of course I do. You gripe and moan every time I ask you if you want to come with me.
Yeah, I do.
It's just that you say yes so often that I think like you like it. So
I do like it.
well then
I like spending time with you.
I get confused at the mixed signal.
That's why I say yes.
Yes.
But I can't I conflict with myself of like, yes, I want to go with you. Of course I want to talk with you.
It's okay.
But
I
I
have to explain
also just
again.
want you to get me stuff.
You don't have to explain again. I will get you stuff at some point this week. Mystery stuff as a surprise.
Sometimes I just want to be lazy. And for food to magically appear.
Being in a relationship is like just navigating an assault course while you have a blindfold on.
No, it isn't. It's realizing that your selfish wants and needs get trumped sometimes by your affection for another person.
Huh. Never thought of it like that.
You never think it would be like that either.
Sounds like it's all about food. It is mostly about food.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it is about who's on the receiving end of the burritos. And are you on the receiving end of the burritos too much compared to the other person? Which I'd say I have been.
Hey, how's it going out there, people?
Especially now with COVID times. Like the last year, it's been like I've been going it's like 90% of the time. So it has been kind of like, why didn't you go to the coffee shop?
Yeah. I know. I do want it to be heard though that I do have good reasons.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time I am like dying of stress
Yeah.
or trying to get deadlines done or ill. It's not like I'm just like, Mike, go, I can't be bothered.
No, I know. Which is why I did go. And why I'm now passive aggressive.
It's okay. You've always been passive aggressive. It's just
Yeah.
your way.
Yeah.
This is the way.
But look, I'm healthily telling you about it on stream
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
for comedy purposes.
It's alright. I knew that you felt that way
Yeah.
already.
It doesn't bother me as
just
much as I'm
haven't-
making it out to. I just
I
thought it
haven't
was
had
funny.
much of a chance to do anything about it yet
You know why?
because I was off on Friday and then immediately got ill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Your body's so annoying.
Sorry. It is annoying for me as well.
I know.
That helps it though.
So I don't hold it against you.
I'm not going to say thank you for that.
Why not?
Because you shouldn't be holding it against me.
I could hold anything against.
Can doesn't mean that you deserve an apology for doing so.
It wasn't an apology. It was commendation.
I said I wasn't going to say sorry for it.
Oh, okay. No, didn't you say I wasn't going to thank you for that?
I don't know. I've forgotten. Someone else on... Someone in the audience who heard it
We have
will
to
know.
go.
We have to go. We have to go so I can not get Mike a burrito. Instead, Mike is going to nap. And I'm going to, I don't know, try and feel better, I guess. Have some paracetamol, have a cup of tea. Maybe have some good food.
Can we give you Deliveroo money? No.
No. Don't worry. We're good. I must get Doiga burrito at some point this week. It's redemption.
Although there's no point in us getting home deliveries for groceries. We literally live next to a store.
That's true. We're a 5-minute walk away from the grocery store. So... I hear burritos can help. The cure-all.
That's what makes that whole discussion really funny, is that the amount of effort it takes to to go and get coffee is minimal.
Yeah, you can like go do it and come back within like 5 minutes. It's a non-argument argument.
Yeah. We don't really have arguments.
No. I think you're a bit too chill to have arguments. I have to like try and drag the things you're dissatisfied with out of you so I can know what they are.
And everybody listening to this right now is like, are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure he just like went off on one just now.
He did. And now I know.
Alright, let's find someone to raid. As much as I'd love to stick around.
You've got those generous dimensions. And I think that we should have some fun. And while you're here, I'd like to mention that I want to be your only one.
Domestic story. Oh, we have so many interesting stories. Did you guys hear the one about when Mike opened the fridge and then didn't close it? It's a great one, full of drama and intrigue. There is the mysterious story of who's been leaving the heating on.
It's not me.
Because it's usually me, but unless I've been doing it unconsciously, I haven't been turning it on, I swear. But it doesn't feel like it can be Declan either, because Declan's normally the one who's like, it's way too hot, can we turn the heating off?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not me, though. I don't go in that cupboard.
I never go in that cupboard.
I never go in the cupboard. Oh, wow. Epic SMP is taking over Twitch.
Who's Epic SMP?
It's the
Oh,
the
Survival
Matt Watson.
Multiplayer.
Yeah, it's the Matt Watson one that he's organized, where he's got like a whole bunch of content creators making. I think they're all on the same server.
So are they going to organise like 4 hunters versus...
No, I
Survivor.
think it's more like they're just playing Minecraft together on the
So
same
why
server.
is it massively multiplayer survival then?
Well, survival multiplayer is just the mode in Minecraft where it's not creative, where you have to mine for resources to build.
Okay, I see.
So
Oh, my bad.
they're just playing Minecraft together.
I thought that SMP was the thing that Dream was doing. Like, that's the name that he made for it.
No.
Gotcha.
But okay, if I go to the Minecraft thing on Twitch,
You left the oven on all night once. Oh no. It's easy to do though, like with our oven too.
okay, it's not as full as I thought it was gonna be. I think that's only because. Oh no! Wait, they've got day 3 of the SMP. I wonder if this is like a daily thing for like a week or something. Maybe there's a competition. I'm not up to date on what they're doing. All right, who are we gonna raid? Let's see. So Much Monsters. Let's raid them. They're doing art.
Cool.
And they have a cool dancing bear, I believe.
Dancing bear, see it dance in its underwear. Dancing bear, boogie bear is without a care, oh yeah.
That was lovely.
Thank you.
You just noticed that it's based on a fish.
Yeah. I like it. Clever.
It's a fish forge.
Yeah, you.
Thank you for streaming. Get better, have burritos.
We will. Thank you.
A blessing on your house.
You want a single of Dancing Bear. It would be cool for you to do more music-y stuff that you enjoy, India.
Yeah, I would love to. I really want to make some time for it.
Do you know what?
What?
I thought yesterday I felt really like I didn't really get much done and I had a goal in mind for today, and I feel like I hit my goal. I feel like I've designed the look of a fish forge.
Oh,
Not
nice
fully,
job.
but I feel like I've done something today, and I want to keep trying to do that on streams where I have a goal in mind. And I got something together. Like, we're gonna model this together, and then we'll make it, and then it's gonna go here. Get out of here there.
Nice job, Mike.
Thank you.
La, la, la. La, 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 la.
It's gonna go back here. This is where the fish forge is gonna go. It's gonna be cool. It's just singing piano bar fishy with piano teeth.
Are you gonna have a little piano?
A little piano
Yeah.
in the ship.
Yeah.
Sure. I modeled a piano once.
You'd have to do it again.
I'd have to find it and do it again, yeah. Why a piano? What?
Because you were just talking about how the fish head could be like a piano.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about how if it's a tavern type dealio, it might be nice to have some taverny music.
Alrighty. We're gonna head off. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah,
Take
for
care,
more
everybody.
Tumt and Figure Joust.
Oh! So Much Monsters is rating Hamstrissimo.
Oh no, what timing?
Well, let's also raid Hamstrissimo.
May all your burritos be filled with adventure. I love that. Yes.
We'll also raid Hamstrissimo because if So Much Monsters is recommending them and rating them, then they must be cool. They did it. Well, okay. Oh, they look awesome. Cool.
All right. Let's go for a ride.
He must say yes. Make him say yes.
Hey, thank you for the follow. All right, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us and putting up with this screaming about burritos.
Burrito.
Burrito.
Take care, everyone, and may the rest
Of your day.
be filled
with
adventure.
adventure.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye. Oh! I love this song. Makes me feel like fun in the sun. Tropical adventure.
Aw, it's cute. All right, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye-bye!
Hi, friends. You're listening to LADY Radio. Coming up next, we've got an instrumental track off the new TWRP album, Return to Wherever. I hope you like it as much as I do. Enjoy.